Welcome to another episode of 10K TV presented by 10,000 Takes. I'm your host, Adam Oz, joined always by my co-host, Kevin Olm, not producer Dustin Nico yet, and actual producer Ryan over there, where we cover all things NFC North with Kevin backing the Packers, Dustin, who's not here, supporting the Bears, and myself riding with the Vikings. Kevin.
Yeah, Dustin will walk in about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So we get to really marinate in the Packers Vikings here.
We got a text from him like at 4:25 saying, I just woke up. I'll get there as soon as I can.
And Dustin lives obnoxiously far away from the studio.
We won't dox him, but he lives a ways away.
It's not close. I feel like the first place the NFC North is really going to his head.
I know.
After 2 weeks,
he can just do whatever he wants.
He's just sleeping in now.
Yeah, it would only be better if he had a shot to do, and he's just like, this is his way of ducking it. Just like, I was sleeping. Sorry.
I was going to say, he does not have one. Should we open with the shots?
Yeah.
So we had a hammered heartbreak, which is 3 shots to the loser of the rivalry game, which was you.
Yes, it was
So
me.
that's 3. I do get 1 for betting that Aaron Jones would score. Could have bet on anyone on the Vikings would score a touchdown, and I would have lost. Does that kill the pickle, basically? Okay, so 1 shot. Well, you don't want the last little scrumptious tidbits of pickle?
All right, yeah.
Give that one to the drain.
Yeah.
All right, so I will be taking my shot of the cookie dough whiskey. Will you finish the pickle there?
And I'm gonna get my.
You're
other
gonna
one ready.
You're gonna get a.
Wash the cookie dough or wash the pickle down with the cookie dough.
Because you have 3, right?
Yeah.
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 So just for everyone keeping score at home, because I've had a running total of shots so far this year.
All right, I'm gonna do my pickle.
You do your first one. So keeping track of all the bets, and the hammered heartbreaks are what is causing the difference here, because currently all 3 of us are 10, 7, and 1 on bets.
Wow.
Which is very strange. So I mean, we're all like positive too, which is nice. It's kind of hard when you have 3 people involved to be doing that. You have the most. Yeah, you ripped all 3. You have the most shots right now at 15.
Nice.
The last 2 weeks have been pretty bad for you from that perspective.
Yeah, it's 6 right there.
6 shots. I have 10, but I'm still ahead of myself by 1 just in case from when we had to preemptively do shots. And then Dustin's at 12.
Yeah.
So it really all just comes down to the hammered heartbreaks, and I've only had 1 so far that I was on the winning side of.
Correct.
So I'm going to take my shot.
Yep.
Why don't you tell us how you're doing,
Yeah.
how you're feeling?
The Vikings traveled to Lambeau as we were streaming yesterday in studio, where the score at halftime, after a long 59-yard field goal by Will Reichert, was 10-6. We looked like...
I'm jealous of your kicker.
We could have a game. We could have ourselves a game.
wish
Yeah,
I
I
had
know.
your
Will,
that might be
that's
like one of
bright
the only
spot.
parts.
Like,
Yeah.
literally, the only way to stop him, I guess, is he has to have the
spider
wire.
cam.
The
Yeah.
spider cam wire just deflect
That's
his
his
kicks.
weakness.
Yeah,
McManus
but otherwise,
has never
he's
hit a
been-
spider
He's
cam.
been nails. So, and the final score is 23-6. So that was all the points we got. Was Will Reichert. So
The second half, I don't know if I've ever seen like a football team implode so thoroughly, so quickly.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even like, halfway through the third. It was immediately.
It all happened like at once. Like as soon as Darisaw and Jackson, like, and those injuries just like, next time they were on the field, I'm like, oh, Donovan Jackson's not on the field. Oh, Christian Darisaw's now
One
not
more
on the
drive,
field.
I think, of Darisaw.
Yeah, and I'm like, they're
out.
just gone. And then they're like, got reports immediately, like back to back, both out for the game. And I'm like,
Where let's bury the lead here and let's talk about Christian Darisaw for a second, because this was the worst game of Christian Darisaw's entire career. I don't remember the exact stat line in terms of pressures and sacks. He allowed 2 sacks, bunch of pressures. His PFF, which isn't the end all be all, but it's an indicator, was 24.
That's so bad.
Out of 100. And he left the game with, a foot, not his knee again, but it feels as a third-party observer here that, like, where are we with Christian Darisaw?
And this is like, he's been really solid. Like, we saw him when he made his debut against the Bengals, where he went against the sack leader from last year, Trey Hendrickson, like 40 times or 30 times, didn't allow a single pressure in his first game back. So, like, this was a very, very bad game for him. Worst I can recall ever seeing from him, because other than that,
it's like the third or fourth one that he's left, though, too.
He plays like a top 5 tackle when he actually, like, normally. So that's where I'm like, this was an odd one. Obviously, it was a tall task, but I think it I don't know what the injury is yet. I don't know if he was dealing with that throughout the game, and he was eventually just like, I can't go, and that maybe attributed to the play. I don't know. But I'm not worried about him like long term. It was obviously a very bad day, and I hope he's okay. I don't want him not there because Justin School comes in and he's horrendous.
Yeah, he's really bad, and I'm asking, trying to not be a dick, but I have Bakhtiari trauma, and this is
I'm not
giving me some of those vibes
because he's been, other than that, very, very so like the left side of the line I have not had to worry about this year. And then obviously they both went out, and I'm like, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I want to start with a poem that that kind of encapsulate how I'm feeling.
Did you write this?
I did.
Oh my God.
I did write this.
Is it like a haiku? What is it?
I thought about doing a haiku, but I said no. This is just I wanted to do something very simple because that's what the Vikings offense needs to go to, and so hopefully this will help. Roses are red, violets are blue. I am sad because the Vikings are doo-doo. So they are broken. The Vikings offense is completely broken. It looked like we had ourselves a game at halftime, but just an absolutely abysmal, historically abysmal second half. I mean, there was like negative yard. I think it was their total at the end of the game in the second half.
And to me, it seems, and we've been talking about this all year, it seems like it's coming from mostly, I mean, the offensive line is not good. The offensive line has been kind of a problem all year.
Yeah.
But when you had a more patchwork, or at least as patchwork offensive line, and Carson Wentz, it didn't look awesome, but it didn't look like this.
No, and I think there was a lot of, in this game more than others, it's not like McCarthy was immediately under duress a lot of the time, and I'll get to it here in a second, but the offense feels broken. And it feels like we're not trying to do. I mean, obviously, you know, during games, how many adjustments actually happen during the middle of a game is not really
as much
a thing
as people think it is.
It just doesn't work like that. But it feels like we're not even trying to do anything different, which seems like a very, very odd choice.
It feels like Kevin O'Connell is doing the Tropic Thunder every time where he looks at JJ McCarthy and goes, "Survive."
Yeah, I know.
That's all he's trying to do.
And he's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. And I'm like, I just, why not? Why are we putting our 22-year-old quarterback who has had very few reps, this was his 6th game, with like, he has weapons, he has tools, but like, why are we not like trying to like at least put him in the most friendly situations that you schematically can? And then like obviously this is a armchair quarterback take on it, but like it just feels like we're making it unnecessarily difficult, or we're not trying to make it even remotely easier, because clearly what we're trying to do, or what Kevin O'Connell wants to do right now, we're not going to be able to do that at this stage. And so I feel like at the end of the day, you have to admit that to yourself. And if you don't, like, what do you expect to change? I mean, what do they say about insanity? It's doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills all the time. And
So let me read you, because there's a couple stats that came out.
Oh, I've seen
these.
All of these.
I'm sure you've seen these. These are the insult stats, but this kind of informs the conversation.
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy now ranks 851st out of 852 players in EPA per dropback.
Shout out Danny Heifetz.
Yep. Since 2000, the only player below McCarthy is Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah.
And then the other one, some people are saying, well, you know, the offensive line's bad, so you can't judge it, which isn't unrelated, but there was the stat here. When eliminating dropbacks with quick pressures, which is under 2.5 seconds, J.J. McCarthy's performance against the Packers this week ranks 344th out of 346 QB performances this year in EPA per dropback, and 331st in success rate. Yeah. So, like, I mean, we are looking, and we can kind of, you know, this game was weird from my perspective, because this was the Matt LaFleur wet dream game. Yeah. This was hyper conservative on offense. Yeah. This was run the ball, establish it.
A backup running back.
Yeah.
It wasn't even with Josh Jacobs.
This was smothering defense. Our special teams actually looked like they got a turnover. That's like the opposite of what normally happens.
Yeah.
And so this was like the Matt LaFleur dream game, which is beautiful. Except you don't get to play J.J. McCarthy every week, so then it doesn't work if you have to play a Joe Flacco or Jacoby Brissett even, or any of these guys that are not world beaters. Yeah. But J.J. McCarthy, as he stands right now and as he played this weekend, is historically bad.
Yeah. No, and again, I just feel like me and a bunch of fans have been pounding the table, asking KOC to dial up quick hitter pass plays to get him into a rhythm. And we see it all the time. We commented it several times yesterday. Like, look at the cushion we're getting. Look at the cushion they're giving Jefferson right now. How easy would it be to do a quick slant or an out? Or just even a quick throw and him just get upfield. By the time he gets met, he's already 5 yards upfield. It's an extension of the run game, essentially, where, yes, it's a pass, but it helps move the chains and helps get you ahead of schedule and get your quarterback, your young 22-year-old quarterback, in a rhythm, which, honestly, like, the closest we've seen to that was either, obviously, like in the fourth quarters or whatever, but I feel like he played really well, I think, for the most part against the Lions, and I'll get there in a second, but I don't understand, especially when you have, it's one thing if you don't do that because you're throwing to, not that skill position guys. We have Justin Jefferson, and who arguably is the best receiver on the planet, and then you have Jordan Addison, who is very good in his own right, who didn't even have a single catch in this game.
One target.
Then you have Aaron Jones in the backfield. All three of those guys are very capable of picking up yards after the catch, and I don't get it. And it also gets JJ to get rid of the ball quickly, which will always help negate a pass rush and your O-line deficiencies. It's maddening to watch over and over and over.
It did seem like there was a little bit of an effort, or at least the option of these safety valve type targets for him, because you look at the box score, and sometimes that doesn't tell you the whole story, but here I think it's pretty indicative. Justin Jefferson, 4 for 48. That's getting the ball to kind of the mid-level. There wasn't anything deep. TJ Hawkinson, 4 for 19.
Yeah.
And then Aaron Jones, 3 for 16. Josh Oliver, 1 for 4. Nobody else had a catch. So from that perspective, it's like you have 5 short receptions by tight ends. You have 3 by a running back. And then 3 of your receivers, Thielen, Naylor, and Addison, all had a target, but he wasn't even trying.
No, and and I think that was what we've seen the last couple of weeks. It's getting him to take the check down, which we did see in this game. There were several times where he would take it to Jones or Hawkinson a couple yards, on a quick little button hook or whatever, and take him to, if your first or second read is not there, take what's in front of you, because his yards per attempt was leading the NFL up to this point.
His ADOT.
Yeah, his ADOT was insane. So it's we don't need to do that, obviously. It was over 10, which is, it's video game numbers.
It was because they do the chart with all the stats, and they're purple to green, and he was purple, and then green at the very end. His ADOT was the first thing.
It was just crazy. So I don't understand what the philosophy of it, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not giving up on a player after 6 games.
That's my question for you.
I'm not giving up on him because of what we've seen, the flashes, the throw he made to Jefferson, where Jefferson got popped hell onto the catch. We talked about it. And it was a great throw. He laid it over. We haven't seen him able to layer a football like that, at something like that with that tight of a window. So you see stuff like that and you're it's there, but I feel in this game he was gun shy. There were several times where, even if by NFL standards they're open,
he would do a half pump, and then he gets sacked.
And I think that probably is I want to take care of the football more, so he's not as willing to let it rip, and that can be a good thing. But also I just feel he's just so in his own head, and it's a tough place to be. But this is where you need a coach like Kevin O'Connell, who has had a good track record working with quarterbacks that have not been the most talented.
He has not had a good track record working with rookie quarterbacks.
Well, yes, but I'm saying, but like technically, JJ's not a rookie, all that. But,
Sure,
but essentially he
but
is.
like inexperienced. Because
Yes.
how much experience did like Josh Dobbs have? I don't even remember. He's been in the league for a couple years.
I mean, he's had a few. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a handful.
Because
of
the only
spells.
rookies
Nothing
I can
ever
think of is
consistent.
Jaron Hall and now JJ McCarthy, and
Yeah.
both of those have been failed experiments. I mean, I don't want to go out here and try and like dunk on Kevin O'Connell because I don't think he's the problem.
Yeah.
We do slap a QB whisperer label on him that I don't know that he's earning at this point.
Well, and I think that's just from
Either he's bad or
revitalizing,
JJ is.
getting Darnold paid, all like the stuff.
Yeah, but like Kirk was
that's
good before
easy to
he
get
showed up. He doesn't get credit for that.
but
you
he-
can say Mullins, I
But
guess.
he gets. I mean, Kirk played his best football when he was with O'Connell. Like that's a fact. I mean, that's
Dobbs in the league since 2018. By the way, so.
But like, he's had a couple of spells here and there, but he's always been a backup. So.
Yeah, but he's been in the league, and I just feel like Kevin O'Connell maybe he has a type of system that, like, once you are acclimated to the NFL and the speed and stuff like that, you've been around for a few years and you haven't washed out.
It's not a simple offense. That's the thing, too. Like, it's a pass-happy offense, but it also comes from the McVay school of thought, which we all know McVay's offense is, like, they're not like a, it's not rocket science, but it kind of basically, it's that type of level. There's a reason why a guy like Stafford is needed,
It's
Jared
the
Goff
John
wasn't
Gruden
fitting it.
saying the play call, like a meme where he's like, Spider 2, X43,
Yeah.
28, 97. Like,
Even
he just keeps
yesterday,
saying
even
words.
last night, because McVay is known for his extremely long play names.
Yeah.
And you could just see Stafford. He just like, oh my gosh, like come on, get it through. And he eventually had to call a timeout because they couldn't get the play in because it's so long. And they're like, the play clock was running down. So something has to change because this current version of the offense is not going to work, and it will never work at this stage. And whether that's dialing up, I don't know if it's because we're dialing up long developing plays, receivers not getting open downfield, JJ being gun shy and refusing to throw the ball maybe when he should the last couple of weeks.
Being inaccurate.
All of these things, I think, are happening, and it's all compounding on top of each other. And all this to be said, it isn't remotely close to getting it done. And it's not gonna. And like, this is not a playoff team. I said it yesterday. In my
You guys are basically
recap.
mathematically out.
Yeah,
at this
we
point.
yeah we the best we
A
can
1%
be.
chance.
The best we can be is 10-7, and that's going to require us winning out, which is a tall task, and then also needing help from probably not just one team but a couple teams. So the playoffs are not, forget about them right now. That's just not that it is what it is. So I thought we were seeing some development after the Lions game. Like, it felt like he was confident. He was making the right reads. He was getting rid of the ball. He was running with his legs. That's what was shocking. We didn't really see him run around too much in this. It seemed like he was just hanging in the pocket a lot of the time, and he tried to step up a couple times, and then obviously the sacks really piled up in the second half. I feel like
he ran outside one time and probably got concussed.
Yeah, I think that's where, and we'll get that in the preview here.
Yeah.
But announced today he's in concussion protocol. So that's
third
probably what
day
it
after
is.
injury for JJ McCarthy this year.
After I feel like we've gone completely backwards after the Lions game, and that's extremely troubling. So the remaining 6 games, and they're not an easy schedule. I mean, we will talk about we got at Seattle, which is always a treat. I love going to Seattle to play football. This is all now about just seeing if there's any signs of improvement, like anything, because you need, if you don't, you have to then have some serious conversations in the offseason. I just
looking forward here a little bit.
Yeah.
What would it take? So let's say JJ McCarthy does not play the next game. He's in concussion protocol right now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, I'm not even saying it's not because I watched the replay again. He looked wobbly after that.
I'm
play
shocked
where
he wasn't like
where he got. I'm shocked he didn't get pulled out by the independent guy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say he doesn't play against the Seahawks. Because I also don't think you want him to go play the Seahawks because he's gonna get fucking massacred because that's a really good defense.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, like I want to see him at this point. I want to see him if he's healthy. Obviously, I want to see him play every single snap. That he can,
but let's
just to know.
So for the sake of argument, let's say he doesn't play well. Let's say Brosmer goes out there, and to not muddy the waters, let's say Brosmer doesn't do well, right? Yeah. Which is probably more than likely.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the case.
Yeah,
but
so let's assume that for this next week. Then we have Commanders.
Yeah.
We have prime time in Jerry World. We have Giants at Giants. We have hosting Lions, hosting Packers. What would it take for you to be out on J.J. McCarthy? Like, if he maintains this level of production through the rest of that schedule,
yeah,
are you like, I'm out?
I mean, if there's no signs of improvement over the last 6 games here, because those defenses,
that's what I'm looking for. Yeah,
the defenses that you named, the secondaries, I should say specifically, are all very gettable.
I mean,
a lot of them.
Cowboys specifically.
The Cowboys defense has been playing a lot better recently, based on some of the moves they made.
They are beatable,
but they are beatable,
yeah.
especially in the secondary. The Commanders 100% are beatable, and then the Lions, their defense has played really well recently. But
you guys are playing the Lions on Christmas.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. And then the Giants, they have a great front four, but their secondary isn't super special or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I would say those 3 matchups, I think the Lions have a pretty good defense. Packers are a pretty good defense. So those ones, I think, are a little bit scarier. The Seahawks is scary if he plays, which I don't think he will. But those 3, so if he continues out the season on this pace, or maybe he gets a little better, because I think we've seen him play, like the Bears game was a little bit better. The Ravens game was probably a little better. So it's like, if he stays in this neighborhood, are you like run it back next year and keep going?
I think regardless of what happens, I mean, unless he obviously really turns a corner, if it continues at this pace, or like this hypothetical you mentioned, they're going to be bringing in another person, obviously like a more of a vet presence to compete with him. I don't think they're going to draft someone just because the quarterback class is not great. And I think the way it works out, they have the 2027 quarterback draft class is insanely loaded.
Okay.
So with that in mind, I am leaning towards the give him, wait regardless if you're going to ever address a quarterback, wait till then anyway. Even if he crashes and burns, don't jump and draft someone that you shouldn't draft. But I just think I'm not out on him, because I need to see improvement.
Yeah, top free agents projected for next year at the quarterback position: Daniel Jones, which sure, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Marcus Mariota, Zach Wilson, Tyrod Taylor, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Jimmy Garoppolo, Mitchell Trubisky. That would be huge.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dustin wouldn't know how to feel.
Be in a pretzel.
Case Keenum, Trey Lance. Case Keenum's still in the league?
Jesus Christ.
He's only 37, but I don't know. It feels crazy. And right now, you guys are currently, if we look at Tankathon, I mean, you guys are at the 12th pick, and if things continue to spiral, maybe that gets better, but it's not great. You know, you are not you're not in Cleveland, New Orleans, Tennessee territory right now.
No, I mean, I am never going to root for the Vikings to lose. I won't. I can't do that. I feel like that's just loser mentality. I mean, it just is.
Well, and it's one of those things too, where it's like, oh, well, then we'll get a better pick. But you could pick a guy who's better after the pick. We never get this stuff 100%.
So
right.
That's dumb. It's a nice consolation prize if they do lose. But I'm never going to be actively hoping they lose. That just
the only one of those I've ever seen that convinced me was that the Commanders could have had Joe Burrow.
I mean,
I mean that's
Joe. He's expected to play on Thursday.
Yeah,
which is nuts.
That's gonna be sick, dude. I'm gonna be so happy.
Crazy.
Belly full of turkey. I'm gonna get to watch Joe Burrow.
Yeah. So I need to see improvement. I'm not out on him, like I said, but we're approaching here. I mean, this is rough. It's been rough. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There's been a whole lot of players not playing well, but that doesn't excuse any of this play either. Both things can be true.
Yeah.
A lot of players are playing bad, but at the same time, he needs to play better.
Yeah,
he does. Otherwise, it's not unfair to question it. So
yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Jalen just texted me. She can hear the fan from the computer tower on the mics. I don't know what to do about that.
That's fine. Oh, it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
So we have a couple comments from Veach. In the
yeah.
comments.
Oh, Veach is pretty upset, I bet.
Yeah, he
First one.
loves rooting for Minnesota teams.
Shadow benching 2.0.
No. You have to actually be in concussion to go in concussion protocol.
I mean, but they said that he exhibited symptoms and they put him. The way that it was worded made it feel to me a little weird.
I mean, he reported these symptoms
on the plane ride back, which is like a 15-minute plane ride.
But like he still self-reported. I don't think he's like, take me out of there.
He might be.
Have you seen this guy? For everything you talked about, he does not want to not play.
I mean, if I think JJ could have reported it, maybe 9 didn't.
I don't know.
So, I guess
Arch Manning to Minnesota.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think we hold out for Marshall Manning, Peyton's son. Arch.
How old is he?
He is like in high school. Going to high school.
Wait a minute.
He's like 8th grade.
Just hold.
Everyone. Well, I mean, by then,
Justin, just hang out for a couple more years.
Like 7 more years.
Right before Justin Jefferson retires.
Yeah, that's fine. He'll have
I didn't see any bad body language from Jefferson in this game.
I don't think
which
so
is
either.
Shock. I guess he did get 4 catches, but like
I get it. I get people are needing to make news and they're trying to make headlines and have clips go viral and all this stuff. They're all like to the discourse, especially now that Elon's like, "We'll pay you if you're viral enough." Like, and that's
been.
They're just gonna try to do that. Like Justin Jefferson, I think is everyone that tries to say like, "Oh, he's out on him," I feel like hasn't really paid attention to Justin Jefferson his entire career. Like anytime he gets the chance to talk about, like, he owns up to it. Now that being said, every player will have their limit. Like if it continues for the rest of the season, then I'm sure there might be some things like if things get off to a really rough start and JJ's our quarterback next year, that could get messy. Like, yeah. So like everyone has their limit, but I'm not concerned about that longevity.
Okay.
With that. So I don't know. I just feel like it's
Let's
bleak.
Let's play a fun game. How much air do I need to fill before Dustin gets here?
Well, I mean, we can give our thoughts on.
I mean, we could talk about the Packers too a little bit here. Looks like he's at Allianz right now, so he's still a minute away.
Yeah, he's not even close.
Yeah, I mean, he has to cut through. Not only is he far away, but he has to get through like all the traffic in the metro. Like,
yeah, he's got to get through downtown, past downtown St. Paul, and then
he's got to get through downtown Minneapolis and downtown St. Paul. Yeah, so in terms of just Packer stuff for this. I mean, this game was fun. I had fun. That probably goes without saying.
Probably first half, I feel like it wasn't super fun.
First half was
stressful.
Very like
it was still like, what are we doing?
Tense, yeah. And this was I didn't like the fact that Matt LaFleur could get away with doing all of his conservative habits in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like this will be his like. His proof of concept for like, no, it works. And I'm like, yeah, it works when you play J.J. McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't work if you're playing anyone else.
No.
Other thoughts, though, that I had here, Micah Parsons.
Justin's calling me. Does he not
game
realize we're
record
on the air?
Why is he? Well, answer it. Let's see what he has to say. Put him on speaker.
Hey, Dustin, we're live.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I know. I'm listening to the show.
Oh, okay. Is this how you want to?
You have thoughts?
No, I'm just calling because I heard you guys talking about where I was.
Yeah.
I'm about to get on to, I think it's 52. I don't know, wherever, right after we
it's
turn
52.
on to the old studio. So
Yeah.
I'll be there probably like 6 or 7 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Hopefully.
Well, then we'll give our thoughts on your Bears here in a little bit. Then we'll let you come in.
Yeah, you'll come flying in, right at the perfect time.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. See you in a bit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm curious how that's gonna hold up in the recording.
We'll see.
But
anyway, Micah Parsons is a monster. This is the kind of stuff that I was excited about when we got him, kind of ability to just wreck a game entirely.
No, it was needed. But yes.
Well, I mean, that's where it started in the third quarter, call it, where he just started terrorizing like JJ McCarthy. There's a lot of very funny pictures. The one of JJ like scorpioning himself behind Micah. You seen that one?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I've kind of stayed off the internet.
Really, that's
like,
weird.
day.
Yeah, I mean, Micah Parsons is sick. He remains sick. I've been having this argument. This one right here.
Oh,
That's an interesting photo. Micah Parsons is awesome. There was also a very funny picture. It's
Jalen
probably
says she's obsessed with Dustin's mind. By the way,
oh wow,
watch out.
not
That
a lot
sounded very crisp.
not a lot to be obsessed with. The triple team on Micah, which is very funny.
Yeah.
Also a little concerning that no one else can get home when people do that.
Yeah.
Apparently,
That's fine.
Rashawn Gary would really love you to show up at some point in the last.
Now he'll do a little
months?
Miles Garrett impersonation, and
Yeah.
get stonewalled.
I did like seeing Micah move around the formation as well,
Yeah.
and like he blasted like Ryan Kelly like onto his butt on one of those. I mean, Micah Parsons with a running start is a very scary thing to behold. So that was good. In terms of other notes here, I thought Emmanuel Wilson exceeded my expectations. I mean, he also just got a million fucking carries,
Yeah.
but he did well. Didn't fumble. I mean, I think he's a very serviceable backup. He's not better than Josh Jacobs, but he had some juice that day, which was good. Evan Williams, back-to-back interceptions. He had the sealer against the Giants last week, and then he had, I don't even know if you call it the sealer against the Vikings.
I'm still shocked that they just kept that first one ruled as an interception. Like that.
It looked fumbly.
It looked very fumbly.
Fumble
whatever.
with velocity.
Sure.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like it looked like you kind of lost it and then put it forward. But
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know.
And then at the end, I mean, the last note I had here is just I mean, I might be coming around on the skull chant. When my guys do it, it looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, when the whole stadium is doing it after the interception, it's starting to grow on me a little
That's
bit.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Another note here. Dallas Turner.
Showing out in training camp.
Dude, he actually has been playing really well the last couple of weeks.
It's good.
Oddly enough,
It's huge
though,
for you guys.
he only had 8 pass rush snaps in this game, which feels odd. On those 8, he generated 3 quarterback pressures and a sack. So just have him do that all the time? I don't understand that, but I don't know why he's only rushing the quarterback 8 times, but feels like he should do more. But
We'll never know.
yeah, I don't know. Okay. Well, other one here, Bears.
Yes.
They hosted the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kind of got a little tease. We thought we were gonna get the Rodgers going back to
When
Soldier
Rodgers
Field.
went out pregame and he
Yeah.
jogged around and he flipped off all the cameras apparently,
Yeah.
which like I don't know why you would do that.
Yeah.
Like the
I don't-
cameras aren't the ones booing you.
No, I don't understand that either. But
That-
the Bears won 31-28. They kind of held on.
They held on. I mean, this win against the Steelers, the Bears fans will hold it up as a winning team, and it's not a foregone conclusion. The Steelers are not a bad football team, but winning without Aaron Rodgers, it's the Bears are like living. They're making their home, and they're very comfortable in this "are they fraudulent" world.
They have a very big game coming up this week that we'll
Yeah.
get to. That they have a big opportunity in front of them. But I feel like I feel like if Rodgers played this game, I have to wonder if it ends differently.
yeah.
I feel like it does.
I feel like it has to because the Steelers were out to a lead and the Bears kind of rallied back. And you look at Steelers offense with Aaron Rodgers and all the piss and vinegar that he musters up for the city of Chicago, and I just feel like it has to have gone different.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I don't know. The Bears, here's what I can say. The Bears are not a bad team. The Bears are not the same old Bears. I think the Bears are better than they have been. I think that Ben Johnson, as an experiment, is working so far. That said, I think 8-3 is a bit misleading.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go full frauds on them because Caleb Williams has the potential to do some fuck shit on any given play.
Yeah.
And I think that he's taken a step this year. I think their offense has some exciting pieces. Their defense seems like it's kind of an issue. But I mean, overall, I think Bears fans have something to be excited about. And right now, the insidious part of this is that they're kind of overshooting, a little bit. And they're going, well, we're the best.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, that's the restraint modesty is never their strong suit.
And I'm not even gonna
talk
bring the
about winning in the
Packers into
offseason.
this. The Lions are better than the Bears.
Yeah, oh,
They are,
Yes.
right? Like
100%.
it's not
Yes.
it's not that crazy of a take. So that's the part where I'm like, I don't know. It seems like the Steelers lost this more than the Bears won it.
Yeah, and like they're winning, and they're not going to complain, or not going to apologize for winning games. I mean, it's just I feel I'm having an out of body experience. It's just I mentioned it last week, but this feels like it's going to end probably not nicely for them, but they can enjoy it while it lasts. That's good.
Not that close.
Yeah, I don't know why he.
I just looked at him like
where he
I don't know if he
was.
just hit traffic or something, but he is not much farther than
Veach
we
says
said.
talking about interceptions. Let's touch on Sunday Night Football and Baker's INT.
Oh, we will.
We will. But
Yeah.
that I don't know why you quotes INT. I mean, he because he slipped, and when he threw that ball, like it looked really kind of funny. Then he hurt himself.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
get
I think
there.
we'll talk about that because I have that in my notes for sure.
Yeah.
So what do we want to do here?
Let's just
because Dustin's still not here. It's 5:36 p.m.
Yeah. We'll start.
Let's go into.
I don't think
Let's go into awards, and then we can just have a little Dustin monologue when he gets here about what he thinks, because I guarantee you he's not going to come prepared with more than like 3 sentences.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Awards, as always, are brought to you by Captain's Patch, which, of course, is the raspberry lemon shandy brewed by Elm Creek Brewing. It is a delicious, refreshing beverage that all three of us in studio are drinking, even when it's a crisp fall, November 24th, but it still tastes great.
People say it's a November-December shandy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a winter shandy. Available at any liquor store near you. Found on captainspatch.com. 21 and older. Please drink responsibly.
You should make snow cones out of it.
That would actually be really.
They turn red.
Be really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
That'd be huge.
Okay. Awards.
Veach also says Otten's give away more than an I.
Oh, that one. I forgot about that. I forgot about that one. Yeah. Yeah, where he just that was a weird play, but yeah. So MVP of the week, you get to go first.
I get to go first.
Yeah.
Dustin gets to go second, but he's not here.
He's not here, so I get to go second.
You get to go second. So my MVP of the week. This one's easy. I like when I get to go first. I just get the layup. Jahmyr Gibbs is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Paige and I both got Gibbs this week in fantasy, and that was tough.
Yeah, I mean,
Just didn't
Jahmyr
stop.
Gibbs, 264 all-purpose yards, 3 touchdowns. And it feels like Amon-Ra is a really good receiver, right? I'm not trying to take anything away from him. If you took Jahmyr Gibbs away, maybe Montgomery can fill in, some percentage of that, but he feels like the engine more so this year that their offense runs through.
Yeah.
In previous years, it's been more of a Goff, Amon-Ra type of show. Now it feels very Gibbs heavy.
Yeah.
And he's awesome. So like it works, but I mean this was crazy. It just feels like every time you look up he's scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate. I was a little worried when he switched to 0 this year because he got off to such a slow start. I was like, but does he have to switch back? But
Yeah.
nope, he's still really, really good. Yeah, it sucked. 58 plus points in fantasy. That was fun. That was great.
Homer, dude.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your MVP?
He was on my list, but I obviously knew that was going to happen.
Still a layup.
I am going to give it to Mr. Jackson Smith and Jigba. I don't think we've given it to him yet this year.
Maybe like once or something, but I mean he's been going nuts all year.
Yeah, so he had 8 catches for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Oh, look who's here. My MVP of the week is Dustin Luco. Are you well rested? Did you get a nice
fucking tired as shit, dude. I got like 30 minutes of sleep last night, so I took a nap when I got home from work, and I must have sleepily turned off the alarm.
What, you got like a kid or something?
Yeah, he wanted to play until 3 a.m.
Until 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
Sounds like bad parenting.
You missed your first go, but I'm just going to finish off here. Jackson Smith and Jigba, very, very good. He's on pace for over 2,000 receiving yards.
Who was yours, Kevin?
Mine was Gibbs, obviously.
Okay, that's what I figured. He was my first as well.
8 for 167 and 2 touchdowns. Very, very, very good.
All right, Dustin, let's have you do your MVP. Then we'll do a quick break where you can talk about your game.
Okay,
And
I
then
also
we'll go
have
back to Kadarius.
2 notes about the Vikings Packer game.
Okay. So we'll do all our recap notes, but do your MVP
Okay,
first.
my
Otherwise,
MVP,
it'll be too jarring.
I'm giving it to Matt Stafford. More so, it's kind of a mix of an MVP and stock
All
up.
3 of my options.
He's
I had a feeling.
25 touchdowns and 0 picks since week 4.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, Matt Stafford is going crazy. I mean, I don't know.
Honestly, MVP
I guess when you
front-runner.
have Puka and
Devontae.
Devontae Adams, who definitely still has juice, especially like
Leading the
he's
NFL in
just a
receiving
great
touchdowns.
red zone threat too. You just get down inside the 20, you just throw it to Devontae. It's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
All right, Dustin, what do you think about? Let's do Vikings Packers first.
Okay, the 2 notes I have.
Okay.
One of them,
Mm-hmm.
which I believe this happened because I think he only needed 11 yards to do this. JJ passed Joe Webb for 32nd all-time in franchise passing yards.
Nice.
Correct.
Love it.
That's huge.
The other one is
Top 32.
more of a joke I saw that I'm sure you guys saw as well, that 9 is going to be turned into 9 to 5.
I did not see that.
That was your one note. It was
Those were the 2 things I wanted to bring up.
because he's gonna get like cut.
Yeah, get an office job.
Okay.
Work with his dad.
Yeah. Sell insurance.
All right, and then on the Bears side, I didn't really. Taylor called me when you guys started talking about that, so I was talking to her. I didn't really hear what you were saying.
That's okay. Just give us your unfiltered.
So 6 defensive starters out. None of our starting linebackers played. We even lost one of the backup linebackers at one point, so we were down to practice squad guys.
Well, the other team didn't have anybody out with injury.
No one have noticed.
No one.
Let's see. Caleb Williams is very unpredictable throwing the ball. It's either a beautiful ball or in a different zip code.
Caleb
Yeah.
Williams, beautiful balls.
You heard it here first. That's what
Sometimes.
Dustin wrote. I can see it.
I'm really liking Deshaun Wright. He is fun to watch. I like having a big body in the secondary. 'Cause I think he's tied for the league lead in interceptions.
Got 5.
That's huge.
I think.
It would really be a shame to let a guy like that go.
Yeah, it sure would.
I
Dustin,
couldn't imagine
I can't believe
if my
I can't believe the Cowboys traded him. It's crazy.
It's the second worst trade they made this year. Yeah.
let's see. The last 2, Loveland and Burden have been progressing pretty well the last couple weeks.
Sure.
So I'm liking that. And then Monungai and Swift are fun to watch.
Knuckles and Sonic. People are
You
saying.
could call them that. I think more people would call them that without themselves calling it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I had actually one note about this game. I forgot to say when we were talking about it. The number of Bears fans I saw tweet out, Aaron Rodgers is leaving Soldier Field, a loser in his last game, was like, I feel like you're just dunking
how
on
do we know that's his last
yourself.
game?
I mean,
Well,
you just got to get it there on the
A, we don't know
technicality.
that, but B, the fact that you have to go out and be like, loser when he didn't play
But
is
he
such
also
a reach.
He also went out and flipped off all the cameras.
That was
and
weird. We
whatnot.
talked about that. I can't defend that. That's weird behavior.
Yeah. A little strange.
All right, should we go back to awards?
Yes.
All right, Kadarius.
Yeah, your Kadarius Tony Award winner, Kevin.
So my Kadarius, said we talk about it, and this isn't even necessarily for the 2 interceptions that Baker threw. It's for throwing the ball so hard he hurt himself,
Yeah.
and then taking himself out of the game, and we got Teddy Bridgewater, which is just nothing.
No.
Right now, like I think I actually kind of like Teddy, like as an idea, but he is not.
No.
He's not anything, especially right now in his career. So I mean, I looked too when I was looking through this at Baker's like splits. I looked at the first 6 games and then the last 5. First 6 games, 1,539 yards, 12 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Really good.
Really good MVP stuff. Last 5, 867. 6 and 4.
Not as good.
No.
Not as
So
good.
I mean, I'm not saying that Baker's
Now he's
bad
hurt.
here, but I think that Baker, I just feel like he's fallen off.
And they were talking about him a lot.
He's
about
fallen
how he
back
found,
to earth.
How he found his new home. And
Yeah.
revitalized
I still think they
his
should
career.
keep him.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Like he's still better than your average substitute player,
Yeah.
but
I very much enjoy Baker Mayfield, but yeah, it was a tough look.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
all right. What about you, Dustin? You get to go second.
Yeah.
My Kadarius Tony is going to the Eagles punt return team. The Eagles jump out to a quick
Loves
21-0
giving it to
lead.
Whole units.
Well, this was an issue by the whole unit.
Okay. Yeah.
So the Cowboys punted off. I think at this point they were down either 21-7 or 21-14.
Okay.
It's getting
Yeah.
late in the game.
Yeah.
Eagles should have been able to ice it long before this.
Yep.
The guy that ends up causing a fumble that the Cowboys recover on the 10-yard line is getting shoved to the ground
shit
for
blocked out of him.
8 seconds, and then he still somehow makes it down there and forces a fumble. And
Shout out that dude.
yeah,
Never give up on a play.
That
Don't
is
give up.
a hungry special teams player type of play. Like this is the only down I get to be on the field for type of play.
Yep. Yeah, didn't give up on it.
Nice.
Great.
All right, what about you, Adam?
All right, mine, Mike Kadarius Tony Award winner. I'm giving it to Mike Vrabel. Now, yes, I know the Patriots won.
I know where this is
I
going.
know if you're listening to this, you're like, but they won. They're number
Clearly
one
they
seed in
won.
the AFC.
What could he have done wrong?
What are we talking about? Somehow, even though it's insanely obvious, the guy just refused. He can't quit Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah.
He can't do it. It's his first game back. When this happened live, I read off this sequence. But for everyone here, after a pass interference play, got the Patriots down to the 5-yard line. May tried to throw it incomplete. Then it was a 4-yard run by Henderson. Got him down to the 1.
Great, 4 yards. You only needed
That's
one
great.
more. Yeah.
And then on 3rd and goal, they incomplete pass to Henry. 4th and goal, incomplete pass to Booty. But there's a penalty, defensive pass interference. Now it's at the 1. First and goal at the 1.
That's great. Surely.
They take Henderson off the field.
Oh no.
Jennings in, no gain. Then they throw it to Hunter Henry, touchdown. Oh, offensive pass interference. Back him up to the 11. Henderson still not on the field.
Nope.
May throws it to Henry for 10 yards, back to the 1.
You're right back.
And it's 3rd and goal. Stevenson, run for no gain.
Yeah,
Then
but
they're
surely.
like, you know what? Stevenson, run it again. No gain, stuffed. And they almost lost this game.
Yeah.
They almost lost this game because of it.
There was some press conferences during the week where they asked Vrabel about Henderson now that Ramondre is back to being healthy.
Yes.
And the thinly veiled hatred that Vrabel has for that man is insane.
I don't understand, and it's so obvious for everyone, and obviously, yes, is there vested interest because of fantasy reasons? Of course.
But also, he's the best running
But
back.
it's also just common sense.
He's just better than the other
He's
two guys.
Significantly better.
Yeah.
If he were a year older, we wouldn't have this conversation. This would
Then
be
he
a
wouldn't be a rookie.
moot point.
Yeah.
Vrabel, it comes
way
from the
things are
Zimmer
done.
school of life where there's fuck rookies, especially on offense.
You got to pay your dues, Adam.
I just
Stupid.
he gets them down there.
Name one rookie that's doing well right now.
Yeah.
There's none. You can't name one.
I can't.
Nope.
They don't exist.
Put
Put
Amari Hampton out there and his ankle explodes.
Yep. Yeah. Just think if Matthew Golden got a chance.
Yeah. No. He hasn't done anything the last 2 weeks.
No.
Zero. No snaps.
I saw a list that he was on.
It's not good.
It's not.
It's
good.
not a
Zero
good list.
touchdowns
No.
for a first
yeah.
rounder in their
Mike
first,
Williams
11.
is the best name on that list.
Yeah, I saw Laquan Treadwell. I was like, oh,
Kevin White.
oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin White.
that is.
I
a
was
rough list.
I was worried about Kevin White when that happened. I was like, he might be really
It's
good.
a rough list. Then he got fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he
Why
made
do
it.
Bears receivers do that? Keenan got fat?
It's deep dish, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Can't
It's
say-
good.
You
It's-
know how
it's
many
good.
Blue Malnati's there are in Chicago?
Yeah.
There's a
it's
lot.
true.
So yeah, Mike Vrabel, get your head out of your ass. What are we doing?
Huge. All right. My stock up goes to Mr. Shadur Sanders.
Oh, fucking Christ.
What do you mean? Okay,
I
so
was gonna give it to Mel
Shadur,
Kiper.
Adam's scampering off. So I'm the only one that's going to be in his seat for the whole show today, huh? Adam's just going to get a beer right now. Clearly, he doesn't respect my stock up. Shadur Sanders looked really bad last week, coming in relief. And I mean, he didn't look amazing in this game, but he's already been named the starter for next week. And he did have a couple of throws. I mean, he had a quarterback rating or a passer rating of 87. He had a touchdown. He had over 200 yards.
I take it.
It's more than I was expecting to see from him. And that is kind of the essence, I think, of the stock up is a surprise where I'm like, oh, okay, maybe there's something here.
Only lost 3 yards on his one sack.
Yeah.
That's progress.
Way better than last week.
And I mean, he did it right in Deshaun Watson's face. Deshaun showed up to the game. I guess he hasn't been doing that, which I guess I probably wouldn't either.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't be in Deshaun Watson's situation for a number of reasons. So I got really strong Achilles. But yeah,
That's the only reason.
That's it. That's it.
That's the reason.
Only difference.
Yeah, but Shedeur Sanders, maybe there's something there. Who knows?
Maybe.
Dustin, you're stock up.
All right. Well, you took mine, Kevin. I was going to give it to Mel Kiper for Shedeur Sanders.
Oh, actually, I want to make mine Mel
But,
Kiper. Actually, yeah.
I'll give
stuck down
mine
last
to free football. We had
Sure.
3 overtime games
Okay.
this week, which I feel like we haven't had a ton of overtime games.
The Lions kind of fucked it up by scoring immediately. Like, I don't know. Theirs didn't last that long.
No.
But yeah, and we haven't had a tie, which is good because like I like overtime, but I don't like ties. Not just my own. I mean, I obviously didn't like mine, but
yeah, I'm like, we've had a tie.
Yeah.
It's not this week.
yeah, but we didn't have any ties this week, so yeah, it's a nice little free football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
What about you, Adam?
My stock up goes to the case for the Texans having the best defense in the league. So this goes back to Thursday, but I don't think very few people were taking the Texans in this game.
Maybe Josh Allen's just washed.
Maybe.
Maybe
Honestly,
people
maybe.
are. I would never say, but people are saying
Maybe you should, but they just completely
Maybe you
rocked.
should.
They just completely rocked Josh Allen and sacked him 8 times. That's never been done.
He looked very like rookie year Josh Allen,
Yeah.
where he was just pushing all the buttons on the controller.
Yeah, and like, he lost 70 yards from the sacks.
Yeah.
And it just, Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson were just terrorizing
Daniil Hunter's
him.
going nuts.
Yeah. Like, I'm happy for Daniil, but yeah, this one was, I don't know. I mean, this was it saved the Texans season. Obviously, with them being with the Colts losing, that's going to make this could be very interesting in the AFC South.
Honestly, and the Jags have been good since they benched Brian Thomas. I mean, he got hurt.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly. But yeah, this was a big blow for the Bills. I don't know. They keep having these weird up and down games, and I don't know. It was very odd. But to keep the reigning MVP and a guy off of 6 touchdowns, I think he was all touchdowned out. That must be it. 4 days.
Yeah, he's just tired.
Yeah, he was just tired.
He's averaging 3 per still.
Yeah, but good on the Texans defense. Very good. Very good.
nice. My stock down is going to be second half points. Because there were 4 teams this week that got shut out in the second half, and all 4 of them ended up losing. The Eagles being the closest to not losing, I would say.
Is there a correlation?
There might be, but the Vikings, Colts, Eagles, and Buccaneers were all shut out in the second half, which does not, for exciting football, make with the. I guess the Colts game was kind of exciting in the Eagles game because they had a huge lead, but the other 2 just, died.
Yeah.
So that's it's been kind of a weird week. I can't remember. I feel like it's pretty rare that you get like a bunch of teams that just score nothing in a whole half of football.
Yeah, the Bucs were trying to do that yesterday in the first half, but the Rams are like, we're going to score all the points.
Yeah,
Game was over right away.
we want them. Dustin, stock down.
All right, my stock down was going to be Patriots goal line offense, but since Adam already talked about it, I'll go to option 2.
Yeah,
it's going to be. I don't know. It's a weird one because I like these, but I gotta say it doesn't work very well. But it's going to Jameis's pregame speeches.
dude, he almost got it. Jameis is. I mean, the pregame speech sucked.
Yeah,
but he's electric.
At one point, we were listening, and he said, "We inside, but we outside."
I mean, yeah.
What don't you understand about that?
That might be why they lost. I think their team just like started thinking about it towards the end of the game. Like, what was he saying at the beginning?
But they were playing worse the farther away they got from that.
Well, yeah,
speech.
because they were trying to remember what he was saying. Like, how do we pump ourselves?
Like, I think they
back up?
forgot that they were actually
We're
outside.
inside. We are.
Like, they felt too inside at the end.
Sure. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they just confused themselves by going back to the pregame speech.
I think they overthought it, but no, Jameis is electric. All those trick plays they were running, I'm like, man, I'm glad they didn't do that last week when the Packers were playing them. I would have.
Maybe.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. All right, Adam.
My stock down. This is more of a hope, but hopefully Michael Strahan's run as the NFL record holder for most sacks in a season all time, because Myles Garrett recorded 3 more sacks this week, which puts him at 18 for the season. He only needs 5 more sacks in his final 6 games. which would break the record, even though Jared Allen really got 23. But we'll not talk about that. But 22.5 is the number to beat. And
wait, what's going on with that? I don't remember what the
Jared Allen,
Yeah.
where he sacked Rodgers, and they credit it because when Rodgers was running away, he slipped and fell, and Jared Allen was the person there and touched him down.
Well, that's not real.
That Rodgers says it is.
Nah.
Rodgers is like,
I don't agree with Rodgers on everything
Rodgers
he says.
is like he's the sack holder. That's also because
because Brett Favre sold
took a
to
dive.
Strahan. Yeah. That one I give you. Like that
Do you
one
think
was
that guy
bullshit.
that went and yelled at Brett Favre and said he really hurt him by doing that?
Mike Gastineau? Yeah, dude, that was.
He's gonna come back again.
That is
the most Brett Favre has
crazy.
ever hurt anyone that wasn't a welfare recipient in the state of Mississippi.
Correct.
All right. Yeah. Nice.
Emotionally hurt that woman that he sent those pictures to.
Yeah. I mean, Brett Favre's hurt some people.
Yeah, he's been hurt a lot too.
Yeah.
The Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he had what was it? The Brett Favre. There's like a meme injury thing. Yeah. So there's a picture that always goes around. It's like from a newspaper back when they would put this shit in the newspaper.
Mm.
Colts are favored -6 at Packers. Packers quarterback Brett Favre, parentheses, sprained foot, sore neck, twisted knee, hyperextended elbow, bruised ribs, bruised quadriceps, bruised thigh, swollen cheekbone, mangled throwing hand, end parentheses, is listed as probable.
mangled throwing hand. What does that even mean?
I also like their injuries back then where they're like, he's just fucked up. Like,
Yeah,
they
he's
just
fucked up.
start
He'll
putting,
play.
putting adjectives on stuff. Hyperextended elbow. Like,
He'll
that's not
play.
a thing now.
We need to bring mangled more into the
I
common
miss
lexicon.
probable too. We don't really get very many probables or doubtfuls anymore.
No,
They're all just questionable.
yeah, because it's just easy.
Yeah.
It's an easy cop out.
Yeah, but I mean that will always be like a funny Brett Favre meme of just look at his whole body's destroyed. Probable.
Probable.
Vicodin's
right.
a hell of a drug. All right.
Let's get to the Week 13 preview, which is brought to you by 10,000 Takes. You can get merch like these hats here. We got the Skulldozer hat. We got the Gritty hat. Still the Vikings are losing, but they're still
They still need
they're
support.
still playing.
JJ
so
McCarthy's never
still
done a
weird
gritty,
stuff.
so it's still good.
But if you actually want to follow a good, like a hot Minnesota team right now, the Wild, you got the Kirill Kaprizov old school hat here, so which is definitely very, very in style because the Wild are actually playing really well. So that's fun. All right.
Nice.
We have 3 games happening on 3 different days for our teams, which is great. So
It's nice.
nice.
I get to
We have
watch
our own
all
little
of them then,
segment.
probably.
We have our own little windows. So we start with the first Thanksgiving game, which is your team goes to Detroit because someone's got to play the Lions on Thanksgiving.
So this one, at least is the first one. I don't want this happening during dinner, right? I want
the end, like the last one. You're like, I've just got to wait all day.
Yeah, and
for
I'm just
this
like
thing.
stressed while I'm eating
full of
dinner.
turkey
I feel
and
like you guys, this one I
potatoes.
can just dump it if it
I think
goes
you guys
poorly.
played the Lions in the first game last year too.
No, we didn't play on Thanksgiving last
'Cause-
year. I don't think.
Well, maybe the last time you played on Thanksgiving, because I remember you saying that exact same thing.
No,
like,
yeah, because we did.
It's nice
I
not
think it
having
was
to
2
stress
years
all day
ago,
about it.
and the Packers went out and dumpstered them at home, and it was very surprising. So then it was perfect. But even if it goes poorly, I can just
Gibbous
kind
last
of
year?
throw. It was the Gibbous.
It was
what's
was it Gibbous?
Can we
It's
get a-
not. It's not Gibbous.
No,
It was just like Crescent.
no.
It's not Gibbous.
Like right now, moon phase. Right now, I'm looking it
It's
up.
not.
It's a wax and crescent. Fuck.
You're not gonna get the benefit of the Gibbous this year.
I need the Gibbous. I don't know if we can do without the
Got
Gibbous.
Gibbous. We
Yeah,
got the
that's bullshit. I can't believe you guys got the Gibbous. Do you think NFL schedule makers are keeping track of the Gibbous when they do it?
No,
For people
but I
that
should-
don't
they
know,
should
the
start
Lions
putting-
constantly can't win on a waxing Gibbous moon.
They should start putting hilariously bad teams against them on them,
Beach
just
Brett-
to see if it is
Beach
actually
Brett Favre being your first
bigger
hero
than
makes a
football.
lot of sense about you as a person. I'm not gonna lie.
Veach loves defrauding welfare recipients.
That's what I was going for.
yeah,
That's
and
what I was
sexual
going to.
harassment.
Yep. He's a father. I guess so is Brett.
Yeah. Wait, hang on a second. Yeah.
We got
So
this guy over here.
The Packers
I don't
going
think I've ever
to
done anything with fraud.
No. Yeah, you've never. Wait,
You're
so
a fan of the Bears.
Wait, so you're like, I've never done fraud, and we also mentioned sexual harassment, so you didn't mention that.
Oh yeah, that one too.
That one too.
How do you think Kelly came into the world?
I was like fraud and sexual harassment. That's like no fraud here, buddy.
Yeah, how do you think you got Taylor? Come on now. Jesus.
Zero fraud. Book it. All right. So anyway, the Packers and the Lions on Thanksgiving. I can memory hold this one. I am concerned because I look at the narrative here, and I've said this before. I think the Lions are kind of a team prone to like mental lapses, call it, or in terms of like they're prone to not taking an opponent seriously.
Yeah.
And I don't think that'll happen. A, because they almost just lost to Jameis and the Giants, which is probably kind of embarrassing.
Yep.
B, the Packers beat them week 1, and they're pissed about it. Right, I think they've probably had like something up on the bulletin board all year about that because that was kind of an ass kicking too, and it was embarrassing for them.
Okay, sure.
It was before a garbage time touchdown. It was like a 20-point victory.
Yeah. You know, they possibly could go 1-5 in the division, and they're currently in 3rd place in the division. We saw that happen last year with one of our teams.
Yeah, that's. Who knows which one?
Honestly, they could have been 0-6 easily, if not for a fingertip.
Yeah, fingertip. Huge
or
fingertip.
a 31-point blowout.
Yeah.
We might have screwed that one
Yeah,
up.
maybe we were so close. Yeah, so I think the Lions are going to come out pretty fired up for this one, which is unfortunate because they are prone to not do that sometimes. I will say I like the fact that we will probably be getting Josh Jacobs back. I don't want to say I was hoping that Josh Jacobs wouldn't play this last week, but based on what I saw about his injury and kind of a bruise on the knee and playing on that can, have some like micro fractures and shit like that. Mm-hmm. It just makes it more likely to get injured in the future, and it makes it potentially worse for longer. So I do like the idea of sitting him and then coming into a short week and having Josh Jacobs back.
Yeah.
I think we should be getting Matthew Golden back. I don't fucking know what's going on with Matthew Golden. I don't even
make a difference.
I don't know if it matters, honestly, at this point. I am holding out hope. I'm just every single day I go to bed at night, and the last thing I do is I look at Devontae Adams' rookie year stat line because it fucking sucked, and I go, okay, maybe again, and then I go to sleep. I'm not saying
they're the same receiver. Yeah.
I'm not saying that's going to happen.
That's what everyone said about Matthew Golden. He's technically sound. Oh, wait, no.
No one said that about Devontae.
I mean,
Devontae looked like ass his first year.
I know, but like scouting report on Matthew Golden's like he's just faster and more explosive than everyone.
I have to hold the flame right now.
All right.
If anyone's going to get in trouble for holding a flame right here, I feel like it's you.
No. No. That's all I have.
My guy's an underwhelming receiver. My guy's not like Jamarcus Russell and that's it below him. Like,
Yeah.
So I mean, Josh Jacobs and Golden being back. Jaden Reed might come back. He's like posting pictures on Instagram for what that's worth. I don't know what's
Forget
going
about
on.
him a lot. I get him and Dontavian Wicks mixed up a lot because they're just like kind of.
Dontavian Wicks. I wouldn't mind seeing less of Dontavian. I don't know. He made a couple nice plays this week, but I would rather have
more than
Jaden Reed.
Dontavian.
I'd also sacrifice all 3 of them to get Tucker Kraft back, but it is what it is. That's not how that works.
Have you tried?
No.
You could.
Yeah, see if Aaron's ex-girlfriend is available.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No one's tried it.
Do a little ritual. So I think the Packers get a little bit more healthy. I think the defense played really well against the Lions the first time around.
His name.
Dental meat.
Dental
Do
meat.
you boys have any conspiracies behind what's going on this year?
What does that mean?
We played like shit. That's the conspiracy.
I think they keep fluffing up J.J. McCarthy injuries to soft bench him against good defenses.
Okay, sure.
That feels conspiracy adjacent.
Oh, that definitely is a conspiracy.
Yeah.
I don't believe it remotely true, but
because
sure.
I'm a sicko and I didn't call in. I tuned in to K-Fan after the game on my drive home. There's a lot of clamor for Brosmer.
Well, of course.
People are hot in the streets for Brosmer.
Everyone expects. They're like, ooh.
That is the risky run of like the hometown college quarterback being your backup.
He was our quarterback for a year. He played at Maine.
He won the Mayo Bowl, Adam. All right.
I mean, if he was not a year at Minnesota, then we would not have near the uproar. But what is what it is.
Yeah, there were a lot of people calling in though. They were hot and heavy for the Bros. So I don't know. I'm put me down as worried about this game, but I don't know. I feel better than I would have a month ago. So there's that.
It's a good test for both teams.
Yeah.
I still don't feel the best about any of the NFC North teams. Like in terms of like the
we are
grand
all
scheme
fallible.
of things. Yeah. So this is a good test for both So we'll see. Both teams are very different than what they were week 1. I feel like. Well, Lions I think are. But,
Yeah.
All
right.
What do we think? Line has moved, and
Line
so has
has
the over under
moved.
at Detroit. It's Thanksgiving.
I am going to put it at
Yes.
minus 2.5 Lions.
That's a decent line, Kevin.
It sure
I was
is.
hoping you'd say something outrageous.
Outrageous. Minus
Minus
100.
Vegas loves the Packers, right?
They might.
I don't think they like them that much. Lions -3.
What do we got?
It was. Well, but first we got a ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
It was Detroit -3. It's Detroit -2.5.
You idiot.
Kevin, this isn't fair. I want to recount.
I want to recount.
How does the line move in 2 hours?
I don't know. Maybe it's Josh Jacobs getting healthy. Maybe it's Matthew Golden.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
They've
not
gone the
Matthew
other
Golden
way
at all.
then.
Yeah. All right, Dustin. What do you got for over under?
Over under.
Yeah, what do we got?
Oh, God.
He's thinking.
These are the tough ones because it's like you got a really good offense. The Packers should be a decent defense.
Okay.
Uh,
Feels a little uncharitable. We just stopped 9.
So did we the week before.
Barely. You guys didn't stop him at the end. He scored a touchdown
he
on
left
you.
the field with the lead.
Yeah.
So you didn't.
You returned a kick on 9.
technically
He left.
didn't
He
stop
left
9.
too much time on the clock for Devin
scored
Duvernay.
too fast against us.
Too much time for Duvernay. All right. So what
Let's put it at 46.5.
I'm going to say I'll go 46.
It was 49.5.
Whoa!
It is now 48.5.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I had a feeling, but I'm like, I don't know. I guess that's just people like the over. And I think that's part of it, where when you have offenses
People
like
like
this,
points.
people want to bet that over.
Points.
All right.
All right. Other game here. We've got the Black Friday game.
Jesus.
Did Sony announce that?
yeah.
All right.
The Sony announced Black Friday football game. Chicago
That's
Bears.
what they announced. Stream it on your PlayStation.
At Philly, 2 p.m. on Prime Video. The Bears have the opportunity to show they're for real or not.
Yeah, I mean,
great
this is like you guys are going from like having really not played a lot of good teams to like, oh, that's like one of the better teams, and they're going to be pissed off because the Cowboys just beat them.
Yeah, my second note is literally the Eagles losing the Cowboys the way that
That's
they
huge
did
for you.
is a very bad thing for the Bears.
Yeah.
It's a very bad thing.
Is it in Philly?
So
Yes.
Okay.
I am very
Watch out for
worried about
batteries.
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Our run defense
He's
is
not had a good game yet.
abysmal,
He's due.
and he has the potential to go for 200 on us.
Yeah. What if he hurdles you backwards?
Whoever he hurdles over should probably just leave the field.
Deshaun Wright.
No, I don't think he should. do
No.
Saquon's athletic, but I don't think he's that athletic.
That would be pretty impressive. Pretty cool.
The one
Who would
way
you
I
rather have, Deshaun Wright or 10 Tyreek Stevenson?
Nashawn Wright, because I don't want 10 guys that are very
10 guys that are all going to fuck up.
I don't want
guys,
10
come on, help
But I
me.
don't want 10 really slender dudes trying to rush the quarterback.
Dustin hates slender.
You don't want
I don't think they'll
you
do
don't
that.
want
Slenderman.
20 defenders.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like 10 of our 11 defenders are Tyree
Oh,
Stevenson. I was
no,
like,
that
that's
would
not going to
be-
work.
That would be bad no matter who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what were we saying, Dustin? Sorry.
I think if we do somehow stop or at least contain Saquon, I
AJ
think
Brown.
our secondary, if we get Eric Gordon back, if Brisker's healthy,
Is Jalen Johnson?
who knows
ever
what
gonna play
Jalen
football?
Johnson's doing? He's turning into Jair Alexander.
Yeah.
Without ever really being like super, like good for himself.
Yeah. Like without that
Well,
like real.
He
peak.
had a really good rookie year.
He did, and then he got paid, right?
He got dunked on by JJ like all the time, and that's all that he's never played like since. There's the clip of him literally just face first into the ground.
Did he ever gritty on Justin Jefferson?
No, he did not.
Ah, that's how you know. That's how you.
Yeah, but I think if our secondary's if our defense is just healthier than it was against the Steelers here, I think with the way they can take the ball away, that's the way we have to win.
Yeah.
We have to win the turnover margin, probably like 3-0 at least. And
Jeez.
we need Caleb to play like it's the opening drive every single drive. I mean,
on script.
I would love to see him throw for at least over 300 yards.
Wow.
And it's a tall ask for him because the Eagles' defense is good. But I think that's the only. We're gonna have to put up a lot of points to win this game.
We scoring points?
He's also not on pace for
Oh shit!
3,969.
Is it from the Vikings
recover.
game? Because I think he put up what 243 or something like that last week.
None of your wins has he put up like crazy numbers. I feel like.
He had 239 last week. He only won 93 against the Vikings.
Yeah, so the Vikings game set him back a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Dustin, what do you think the line is?
The line has moved, but it got back to its original.
Ah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think it's as big as I want to say. I'll say Eagles -4.5.
Ooh, this is tough. I'm gonna go -5.
It should not have been that tough. It started at Eagles -7. And it went to Eagles -6.5. Now it's back to Eagles -7.
Bears have the same record as them.
Yeah.
That just tells you everything.
But that just goes to show you what people think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people don't know.
People have been wrong all the time.
All right. Over/under has not moved.
Over under on this one, I am going to say let's go 45.5. I'm audible at the last minute. Had to bump it up one.
I really want to say 45, but I think I'm going to say 46.
It's 44.5.
Damn it.
Let's go. All right.
I talked myself out of it. I'm like,
I also talked myself out of it. You talked yourself out of it second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last
Ooh.
one. Vikings traveling to Seattle.
As soon as you made that little sound, I was like, I think I fucked up.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Traveling to
But Dustin didn't
Seattle,
catch that.
playing at 3:05 on Fox. Let's just fast forward to when Darnold throws for 300 plus and 4 touchdowns because I feel like that's how this season's gone.
Yeah. So
it's only fitting.
I mean, J.J. McCarthy being out with a concussion, whether real or conspiracy concussion, right? Whatever it is,
Sure.
might be honestly like a net positive because you guys are not gonna win this game
No.
in all likelihood.
No.
And the direct comparison would be like there would be an insult graphic during the broadcast that would go all over Twitter and be like, Sam Darnold has 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, and J.J. McCarthy has -20 and 0. Like, and it just there would be something that people would latch on to.
you're going to need 3 weeks of JJ data to get to Sam Darnold's single game data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and like
That's
Darnold
like
has
a
not
good 3 weeks for
Darnold
JJ.
hasn't played well in the last couple of weeks here, but like he's still like
He
Did
did
he
okay
just throw
last
for like
week, right?
300 this week?
I guess he was fine. He didn't he throw an interception, but
Well, he didn't throw as many as the week before.
obviously he threw like 4.
Yeah, I mean he had
so-
2 touchdowns, no picks. He had
Okay.
244. So I mean that's pretty
So
good.
yeah, he played well. I mean, he was against the Titans, but still, yeah, it was. Yeah, the Titans were sneaky in that game.
So
I guess.
how many players are you going to have surround JSN?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know what we're gonna have with the plan for JSN. But JJ being in concussion protocol, what's gonna be something we're gonna look at all week. What's the status of Darrisaw and Jackson? Can they play? Because Seattle's defense looks very, very solid. I need to see any signs of life from the offense. I think that's
Where are we going to be at if like in the weird world that Brosmer kills it? What happens next?
What would
Paint
you
me a picture.
constitute as killing it?
Winning?
Winning.
Winning?
Yeah, like that's.
Then this
He throws 2 touchdowns and a pick. He gets 200 yards, and you guys win.
I don't know. That's tough because I'm like
And he doesn't transform into 12 or whatever his number is.
because like JJ has done that. Like he's done that a couple times already this year. So it's like if it's like the same as like what we've seen JJ do, then it's if he has to play better than what we've seen from JJ just in general.
Yeah,
This
so
year.
I mean,
so like, that's where it gets murky.
So
I mean,
what does
JJ
JJ
threw
have?
for
One-
248
he's got
in
one
one
game over
but he
200?
was 1 and 2 touchdowns, interceptions.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a good amount of improvement for it to actually.
If you
like,
guys
warrant-
win, he doesn't turn the ball over. Do we have a certified quarterback controversy?
I mean, if we win, then
Yeah, and he doesn't turn the ball
then
over.
Probably. I know Twitter would definitely lose their mind.
Yeah.
Um.
K-fan callers would be just
I mean,
frothing at the mouth.
yeah, it would be crazy. You know, Dale up in the Iron Range would be like losing
So,
his
some
shit.
dude called in. He's like, I think we're forgetting that they both played in the Big Ten, so really they're even. I'm like, that's not how that works at all, buddy. One of them was a top 10 pick. One of them was an undrafted free agent.
One of them went to the playoff and won a national championship. Like, what are we talking about?
One of them's team was cheating.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's
Connor,
true.
all right, Connor Stallions.
Yeah.
Witch hunt over there. All right.
It's true. I saw a Netflix documentary about it. It's true.
Netflix never lies, Kevin. Netflix would never lie to us.
Are you saying Michigan didn't cheat?
No, I'm just like,
what
just
is
saying. I
the
don't think it
argument
really
here?
like. How does that matter when it comes to offensive play?
It's
That's
just
for
integrity.
defense.
Yeah, no, just integrity.
Sign stealing is on defense.
He had to know what was going on. He didn't say anything.
Well, it's complementary football. It's way
Just
easier
sitting
to
there
play
with that
offense when
smiley
you have a
face
good
drawn on his
defense.
hand.
I think teams should have better signs just so they don't
Has-
get easily hacked.
Has he tried drawing a smiley face on his hand? Maybe he needs that.
Maybe.
Maybe that's the difference because he's not doing it this year. I don't think.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I don't know. So what do we think the line? The line has moved. So is the over under.
So the line here. Let's see.
What are they 8-3?
Do I want to give you guys a hint?
I don't think we need a hint. I mean, we're not in
If I were to say,
I don't want to hear the hint.
Okay,
28-3. Wait, no.
Brandon.
Sorry,
What the
Branson.
fuck?
Yeah, I just out of fucking nowhere. Let's go Seahawks minus 7.5.
Oh, Seahawks -8.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was in the double digits.
Yeah.
What is it?
So it was Seahawks minus 8.5. It is now the biggest margin here, and it is Seahawks minus 10.5.
Holy shit! I guess
We've gone into trap game
with
territory.
with the
for
JJ
the
McCarthy
Seahawks.
news too. I bet it drops a couple more points just because I don't think Vegas expects Brosmer to be
No.
better than JJ
An
McCarthy.
undrafted
Yeah.
rookie quarterback. No.
So that actually makes a lot of sense.
Over under was also moved.
Dustin, what do you got?
One team's not going to score. The other probably will. 40,
I love hearing your math.
43.5.
Give me 43.
Yeah, so it started at 42.5,
Yeah.
and it's now 41.5.
Damn it.
Going down.
Yeah. I mean, well, because that's an implied point total of like 10 for the Vikings.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, not good.
15.
Not good. Yeah, 4-7 versus 8-3.
Yeah.
So and at Seattle, so it's not gonna be
Time to
good.
shock the world.
So that's where I'm like curious. Your username sucks. Yes, it does, dude. Because you said go Pack Go.
I think it's okay.
Nah, it's no.
think
Well,
it's
he's saying
fine.
your username sucks.
Yeah, your username
He doesn't say
sucks.
my username
Wizard
sucks.
of Oz.
How would he say that about dental meat? I can't believe you'd say that. Dental meat's great.
So just anything he replies to, the person above it, he's insulting.
Yes. Yeah.
I kind of like that.
He's really close to getting to jail.
Yeah.
There. So Vikings don't have any shot in this game. They don't. Like let's.
I've said that before this year, and you guys beat the Lions, so I don't know what to fucking say.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, would you both do a shot if the Vikings somehow did the impossible?
We're just taking like a money line bet.
Or I mean,
Sure.
I don't think the Vikings are going to win, but I just feel like if they do, would you do a celebratory shot in their
It
eyes?
wouldn't be a
is this the
celebratory
bet,
shot.
or
but I would
like-
do
No,
it.
this isn't the bet. I'm just saying in general.
I'm not gonna take a shot if you guys win a game. We have
Why?
to do
They
a shot
shouldn't
bet.
win at all.
No, it has to be a bet. There has to be two sides to it.
I
if you
don't
want to
know.
take a shot if they lose, I'll take that bet.
Oh no. Absolutely not.
What? Look, he does this every week.
Yeah,
he's like,
trying
oh,
to- he's
I'll
trying to-
give you
trying to
3-1 odds.
Finagle
You
over
were
here.
agreeing with that.
Oh, I said 2.
You can't talk shit about that when you actually are like, okay, yeah, I'll do it.
But I
what
suggest
about
even
the
lines.
what about if the Vikings cover?
Vikings cover
Yeah,
10.5.
yeah.
Mm.
The Brosmer. Or maybe JJ got concussed and it knocked something loose, and now he's turned into 9.
He knows
again.
how to throw different velocities.
Yeah, his footwork is fixed.
Otherwise, I don't really know what other ones would be. The closest, I guess, would be Jacobs versus Gibbs. But
I
don't
don't
think
that
that's
at all.
close.
Jacobs
I
have
don't
an
think that's
injury, and
close
Gibbs
at
has been
all.
going nuclear.
he went nuclear like 1
Well,
week.
Gibbs also gets a
What
lot
about-
of receptions.
What
whereas
if we did
Jacobs
like
doesn't.
AJ Brown versus DJ Moore, like 2 forgotten receivers that have skinnier counterparts?
I'd say, well,
I would definitely not want the DJ Moore side. So unless he takes
what
the
if we
DJ Moore.
did? What if we did
What if we did?
Goddard versus Loveland?
What if we did Hurts?
Because they both kind of don't score a lot.
What if we just did Hurts versus Caleb and did like 6-point passing, 6-point rushing? So it's just any touchdown is the same.
I think it should be 4-point rushing.
Okay, you want to do that?
I'd rather do that than 6-point rushing because you know there's probably going to be a tush push in there.
I would take the other side of that. Are you going to take the Caleb side?
Of course.
Okay.
I don't hedge my bets.
What about you?
I don't like that you added that little.
Or I don't emotionally hedge.
That's no faith in. Well, yeah, but
I don't
but you also
emotionally
don't have
hedge.
faith in your guy. Where you have to have Hurts have less
Wait, fine.
points.
6 points rushing touchdowns.
Bullying works, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jalen Hurts
The
side.
Bears are going to stop
Playing you
them.
like a damn fiddle.
The Bears are going to stop them 4 times in a row on tush pushes.
Make it 8 points for a rushing. You don't believe in your guy. All right, I'll take the Jalen Hurts side as well. So let's stop before we're ahead. So Jalen versus Caleb.
Yeah.
6-point passing.
Yeah, and also if for those that actually do want to watch and commiserate in the sadness that is the Vikings, there is a watch party happening this weekend, hosted by 10,000 Takes at Elm Creek Brewery, with Elm Creek, and or I guess it's part of that. It's at Pints and Paddles, Maple Grove Pickleball. So that's going to be giveaways and prizes throughout the game. $5 Captain's Patch pints. I mean, it's a great deal.
Yeah.
Great deal.
Do we want one more shot bet here before? Because we only have one right now.
Yeah, and we don't have a hammered heartbreak.
We don't have
this
a hammered
year.
heartbreak this week.
Did Adam catch up fully, or does he still have
Adam
some?
is in the lead right now.
No, I mean, because he had 4.
No, so I still have my. I just did 3 today.
Oh, you're still minus
Okay.
1?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
shoot.
see 3
I didn't
today.
even have that. Okay.
So other one.
He's still in the lead.
Yeah.
He's got 14.
Sucks when your team can't beat division rivals.
It's a bummer. We can't imagine what that would be like.
You beginning of the game.
All right, so
it's a
do we want
wash,
to do?
though.
What if we do a
We have-
Packers Lions? What if we do like who gets more turnovers?
Who generates more turnover? Okay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think.
Sure.
Does that feel fun?
Sure. Why not?
And if it's a tie, everybody.
Why don't we
drinks?
do? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say
side? You're taking
Jefferson
the
versus
Packers side.
JSN.
Sure, why not?
But, so Packers versus Detroit, who has the most turnovers?
Yeah.
I think the Packers will turn the ball over more, so I'll take the Lions side.
All right, Adam. What about you? What are we doing here?
I'm gonna go with. I think the Packers will get Jared Goff, so I'll go Lions turning it over more.
Ooh, Dustin on his own.
That's okay.
Twice.
I got one in the bank still too.
Dustin, we are all 10-7-1 on our bets.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Adam's got the most shots somehow, though. I don't super understand what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Your username sucks also wants to know, as Viking fans, what's the take on JJ? Do you guys
buddy,
feel
we've-
like he is?
We talked about that for like 45
If
minutes.
not, what do you think the front office plans are?
Long and short of it, I haven't given up on a guy 6 games in his career, but there needs to be improvement the rest of the year. Last 6 games.
Let's twist it a little bit. If we say JJ's not it, if they move in a different direction after this year, let's say he absolutely like
So completely
self-destructs.
falls
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Do you get rid of Kwesi?
He definitely has a shorter lease than Kevin O'Connell, that's for sure.
Well, he hasn't drafted a good player in like
Dallas
10
Turner's
years.
played really well. Donovan Jackson looks really solid.
Dallas Turner
Jalen
had like one
Redmond.
good game.
Dallas Turner. He wasn't here. Okay. Literally the last month. Look at his pressure rate. Look at the sacks he's had. I mean,
What about like the other 40 guys he's drafted though? The only one I can point to that's been a success is Addison. And he keeps drunk driving.
Okay.
So like
He's done that literally one time.
twice.
He wasn't drunk. He wasn't drunk the first time.
Minneapolis police would
just
never
speeding.
let him go. Yeah,
He was just speeding.
his dog was sick.
Let's not just
That's
try
what
to
the puke in
fabricate
the
the
seat
story.
was.
Okay.
It's not fabrication. I was there.
He wasn't. Oh, you were, huh?
Yeah.
Were you in the car with him? You were driving. I knew it.
I was like, Addison, you got to take the fall for me.
I knew it.
You're famous. They'll let you go.
Yeah, I don't know where you were that night.
You never will. All right. So do you get rid of Kwesi, or you think not yet?
I don't think they would get rid of him just because the Wilfs aren't like that rash. So I don't think they get rid of him.
I
But he
feel
would
like getting
definitely
rid of
be
a-
on his last.
One more quarterback bust,
like-
young man, and you're out of here.
I feel like GMs get a lot more leeway,
I feel like it depends
and
on
it
the
takes a lot
franchise.
longer to
Yeah,
get rid of
depends on the
them
franchise.
than like a head coach or a quarterback.
Well, if they get rid of Kwesi, then like you have to start talking about Kevin O'Connell. Not that I think Kevin O'Connell deserves to get fired, but
Well, it's either that
you
or
start to
find
have
a
issues with the
GM that
unity of
wants to
vision
keep him.
between those two guys. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
All right. That's going to do it. Thanks for listening to another episode of 10K TV presented by 10,000 Takes. Go to their website at 10ktakesmn.com. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. If you just search 10K Takes, you'll also find us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at Status Goal 10K or just by searching Status Goal, where we post links to our episodes each week, as well as clips from the episode, highlights, reactions, memes, news for the Vikings, Packers, Bears, as well as the NFC North in general. Or in NFL if it's big enough. We are 12 weeks in. We have now reached Thanksgiving, which is always a fun
two-thirds
time,
of the way through,
especially
guys.
if one of our teams play on Thanksgiving. But
Maybe.
you get to get out of the way early, so regardless of what happens, you'll be able to just
Yeah, Dustin's
Flush
going to
it.
ruin your Black Friday.
Darn.
yeah. So
Well, no, because I'll get all the shopping's done in the morning. The game's not till
You're going to go out there and
Your
you're going
game's
to
at
camp
2.
out. You're going to
Game's
camp
at
out at
2.
like Walmart and get the sale on the
Oh yeah,
thing,
hoodie to wear over your hoodie.
yeah.
I'm doing it again.
Hoodie,
I know.
hoodieception.
You're doing a
is another one.
hoodieception over there.
Yeah. I've been your host, Adam Oz, joined always by my co-host Kevin Olm and producer Dustin Luco and producer Ryan, where we cover the Vikings, the Packers, the Bears. It's sad for the Vikings fans here, but we're still going to talk about it regardless of what happens. That's just
You have to.
we have to. That's the punishment.
You have no
feels
choice.
like. Yep. But it's more about the friends we made along the way. Am I right? You know, that's really what football's about. So, Kevin, final words.
Let's go, Brosmer. He's going to kill it.